y'all, welcome back to Krista's Kitchen. Today we have our Misfits box, which this is one of my favorite boxes that I get. I love my subscriptions, but this you can have come to you every week or every 2 weeks. They have lots of different plans, but what Misfits is it's a vegetable and fruit subscription box that is organic, which some of the other ones aren't organic, and you can customize it in certain areas. Here in my location, you can't customize it right now. They may update that, but you can have it come to you every week or every 2 weeks, and they have 2 different sizes. So they have the Madness box, which is what we get because there's a bunch of us, so we need a lot of fruits and vegetables. They also have the smaller box, which is the Mischief box. Ours is 18 to 22 pounds, and it costs $35 for each box. The Mischief box is a little bit smaller, so if it's just you or a couple, small family, or you don't quite need as much as we need, I think it's around 13 pounds, and that one's only $22. Again, you can have it every week or every 2 weeks. But let's open up ours and see what we got this week. Now with this, like I said, it's organic, but Mischiefs, it may be that they were too big or too small to sell to the grocery store, or it may mean that it has a little bit of nicks and dings. And you'll see it comes with this packing material that keeps it cold, and these ice packs, which you can cut them and pour down the drain, is what they say, and then recycle the material they come in, or you can refreeze them and use them in your ice chest, which is what we save some of ours for. And then some cardboard packing. I'm going to bring it over so y'all can see what it looks like right at first. So we got some really cool goodies, and something I've been expecting to come in one of my boxes. But we're going to pull it all out and see what we got. So we got a nice big zucchini. You can see that it's got a little break in it, but other than that, it looks good. Another zucchini that's kind of broken off at the end, which the other piece may be in here or it may not. That's just kind of what you get. These are hugely discounted from what they would be at the store. This is something awesome that I just learned of with this box. So this is a red leaf lettuce that's still a live lettuce. So once we cut it off of here, we can wash this and eat it, and then we can plant that root and grow some more. I actually have 4 of these outside in my backyard that's growing right now. Some green onions, mangoes, which we go through fruit so fast in this house, and some apples. Y'all can probably hear my son. A purple cabbage. Oh, it's a little baby purple cabbage. So this one looks pretty good. Pull off the top few leaves, and we'll use this. We love to do what's called vegetable bake, so we'll use this in that most likely. But getting in all of our colors, they say that's really important for nutrition, so it's awesome. Some peppers. Those are some pretty peppers too. And again, they just look like maybe they're not exactly what you would pick, so we get them. So that's awesome. A bell pepper that doesn't look like anything at all is wrong with it. Another bell pepper, same thing. I don't see anything wrong with it. Another mango. Some more apples. A jicama. We just learned about jicamas because of this box. So we've been slicing it up, and my 3-year-old son loves eating it just like an apple. It's got that same crispness as an apple, but I like chopping it up and using it in the place of carrots in like my pressure cooker with a roast or something. It soaks up those juices so good. And then you can make it like a better and more nutritious potato. Some onions. Oh, this box just keeps going. some spaghetti squash. This is a huge spaghetti squash, so that'll come in handy. We'll love that. Another onion. Another pepper. Again, maybe it's in here because it's twisty. Who knows? It looks perfectly fine to me. Another cute little apple. No bruises, no dings or anything on those. Some more green onions. Now, I'll have to look this up again to see what this is called, but I think this is a cross between broccoli and cauliflower. And I've seen this on their website and I've been super excited wanting to get it. So I'm glad that we finally got that and we can play with it and see what we can do. Another apple. These will be gone before I get my next box, especially if my son has anything to do with it. Some more white onions. We're going to move this out of the way. We're kind of filling up the counter space here. Bunch of carrots. So nice, big, huge carrots. Again, doesn't look like anything's wrong with them. Maybe they were too big for what the store likes. I don't care. More vegetables for us. Now we do have a few broken ones in here. Again, just clean them up, cut them. They cook and eat just the same. And then some potatoes. Awesome. And that's what the end of our box looks like. Some more packing, and it's insulated all the way. Comes delivered straight to your door. So let's see what all we got again. We got a huge spaghetti squash, 4 potatoes, a big pile of carrots, some white onions, a little purple cabbage. I think this is a broccoli cauliflower combo. We'll have to play with this. I'll look up on Misfit's website. They also can tell us, like, if you don't know, maybe you didn't know what this jicama was. They tell you all about it on their website. Some red leaf lettuce, 4 peppers, 2 green bell peppers, 2 bunches of green onion, our 5 apples, our 2 mangoes, and our 2 zucchini. That end was not in there. It might be under the packing, but I don't know. But I think this was an awesome box. So I'm gonna get everything organized, pack up this box, and we'll move to washing, and y'all can see how we do that. So we got the jicama and the onions and everything put away because we don't really need to wash those just yet. But I've started running some water. I'm gonna add just my choice of produce wash, mix a little bit in, follow whatever your directions say. But get these washed up, get the wax and the dirt off of them, chop it all up, put it in containers, and I'll see y'all back in just a bit. So now that we've got everything pretty much washed up, we're just gonna get it all rinsed and laid out to dry. Now these little veggie gloves you can use, I've used a veggie brush before, but these just work really good because I can hold on to it and move around in the water without dropping it. I got these on Amazon and I'll link them down below so you can see exactly which ones you like. Y'all can see my hands are pretty petite, chunky but petite, and they fit on very well. I also like the BioClean produce wash. You just put it in some warm water and let it soak while you're washing it up. With this BioClean, you only have to let it sit in for about 2 minutes. Again, I'll link it in the description box below, but this one smells so good. It's got a lime peel and grapefruit scent. It doesn't leave your fruit or your vegetables smelling like any of it, but it just smells nice when you're cleaning it. And I know a lot of people don't think that washing your produce is a necessary step, but once the suds and everything go down, I'll let y'all see just how much we were able to pull off of all of these vegetables just in that little 2-minute time period. And the wax that comes off of it as well. Nobody wants to be eating wax. And it rinses right away, and you're not going to taste it once you get everything rinsed and cleaned up. It's not going to taste like the lime or the grapeseed oil. So we're going to get it all rinsed. This rinsing basin, the little colander, you can find this on Amazon as well, and I'll link it down in the description box below. Everything that I'm using right here we'll put down below so you can see it and find it if you like it. But it has a little drain spout, so it just makes it easier to kind of collect things, especially if you're washing berries. This will keep it from everything going down the drain. And this is just your regular drying mat you can find basically anywhere. I think this one in particular came from either TJ Maxx or Walmart. Now y'all see we still have some things over there waiting and hanging out. We've got our green onions and zucchini. Looked it up, and it's one of those things like on the tip of your tongue. That's that Romanesco cauliflower. So I'm super excited. We're going to put that in something this week and try it out. That'll be a first for our family. So with any cauliflower or broccoli, you want to prep it before you wash it, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Just cut off these excess leaves. Remember, a sharp knife is always going to be better to you than a dull knife. And all these little florets, just toss them in the water. If they're a little bit too big, kind of like that one, I'll probably need to trim it down just a bit. But just kind of cutting the excess from around, it makes it easier to manage. And you just keep going around, cutting off your florets. Now after we wash these, we can trim them down even more. But they just look so cool. I can't wait to see what the taste difference is between this. We love broccoli and cauliflower, so I think we're going to love it no matter what. But it's just something different. And like some alien broccoli. So I know it has a glare from our overhead light, but can you see all of the dirt and just everything we were able to get off of that's not going into our bodies now? And you don't necessarily have to wash your veggies and your fruit as soon as you get it, but I find that we use our vegetables and our fruit a lot more if it's easier to get to and it's faster. So doing a little bit of prep work with all of it all at once works out much better for us. So we're just going to drain this water, rinse out the sink, and get everything chopped up and ready for the fridge. So we're going to start with cutting up our zucchini, our broccoli, well, our Romanesco cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, just get everything put away. This is one of my favorite little knives. You see I just cut the red cabbage with it, purple cabbage, red cabbage, whatever you call it. But this is our Victorinox knife, and you see how smooth it cuts through, so we love it. Just cut off any bad edges. Again, this is an blemish box, so we expect things like this, but at the discount you get for it being organic, you're making sure you're not wasting the stuff that is perfectly fine to eat, just because it's not necessarily the pretty stuff you see at the grocery store. This zucchini is going to go into some veggie bake for us, so I'm just going to slice it up in some rounds like we would normally use for our veggie bake. And I have zucchini rolling all around. If y'all see fingers over the countertop, my daughter's in here watching. Ooh, Eleanor, can you get that one for me?
Yes, Mommy.
So we're going to get everything boxed up, sealed up, and moved to the fridge so it'll be ready to go whenever it's time to make dinner or even some snacks. So the code to get discounts on your Misfit box if you want to sign up will be in the description box below. But right now Misfit has 30% off your first box for some areas and 25% off for others. So we'll leave that link down below. Like they do quite often, they put in some extra things that I found in the bottom of the box when cleaning it out, just teaching you about the prices you would see in the grocery store for these same items, things that you can add on to your box, and then even some little recipe cards that you can use. This one's for a mango lassi sorbet, which the kids will probably really like. They love smoothies, so that's right up their alley. But stick with us and see what we use this in for the rest of the week, how we incorporate all these veggies into our everyday dinners. We'll see y'all soon.